Hi guys, Sam here with today's thought for the day. And if you remember, all week this week we're thinking about different reactions to Jesus, and thinking particularly about the reactions that people had to Jesus rising from the grave. So Monday we thought about the two Marys encountering an angel who told them that Jesus was alive. Yesterday we thought about the two men walking along the road who were mourning and depressed by the loss of this person they thought was the Messiah. But then Jesus met with them, even though they didn't recognise him, and talked to them through the scriptures. And today I wanted us to think about Thomas. And Thomas was one of the disciples, and the disciples were all waiting together in a room. And they were all starting to believe that, they'd heard all these different stories of Jesus appearing to people, and they were starting to believe that Jesus was maybe alive again. But Thomas, as we know, there's a kind of a common phrase of a doubting Thomas, and that comes from the disciple Thomas. And he said, "Unless I see Jesus standing before me, and I can put my fingers into the wounds on his wrists and his side, then I won't believe." And then that happened. Then Jesus appeared before them as if from nowhere and said, "Thomas, come, see me, touch me, put your fingers into the wounds and believe that I am alive again." And Thomas just broke down and said, "My Lord and my God, how could I doubt you?" And some people in our world need to encounter Jesus for themselves to believe, and some people never will, and that's heartbreaking and tragic. But the Bible and Jesus talked all about finding the narrow path, and the narrow path being difficult to find, and only a few will enter through the narrow gate. Not everyone will come to believe in Jesus, and some people will, but they'll need to have an encounter for themselves, and nothing that we can say to them will convince them. And that's a bit like Thomas, and Thomas did believe in Jesus, but he had to encounter him for himself. And sometimes all we can do for people who we want to share the love of Jesus with is to be kind to them and to love them and to pray for them that God will open their eyes and soften their hearts. And that's a good thing to do anyway. But that's our thought for the day. So remember to join me tomorrow if you want to see the next part of this series. And remember to subscribe if you want to keep seeing these videos. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.